Marella Cruises are known for packing in loads of entertainment, so there's never a chance to get bored on board. We've sailed with several different cruise lines, but when it comes to entertainment, Marella has to be one of our favourites. There's always something going on, and for us, that makes a huge difference into what makes a cruise so much fun. This is our first time back with Marella in almost 2 years. We've always loved the entertainment on our previous cruises with them. Now that we're going on Marella Discovery, will it be as good as we remember it?
To find out what entertainment is going on around the ship, the Navigate web app is a one-stop shop for most things you need on board. To use it, connect your device to the ship's Wi-Fi network, Discovery, and enter the address navigate.tui into your internet browser. This might be Chrome or Safari. There is no need to book an internet package to use Navigate, as it is free of charge to use. You can also keep up with what's happening by checking the paper version of cruise news, which gets delivered to your cabin each evening. Or, if you prefer a quicker glance, there are interactive digital screens around the ship where you can see the daily programme at any time.
Marella Cruises typically offers 2 West End style shows in the Broadway show lounge each evening during the cruise, with 1 guest act appearance, usually 8:30 to 10:30 p.m. However, on some nights, only 1 show is performed at 8:30. This often happens when there is a deck party, as the show cast usually join in to perform a few numbers. On the final night of our cruise, the show times were brought forward to 7:30 and 9:15, so please make sure that you check the daily schedule to plan your evening entertainment.
Amazingly, the Marella Showcast performs 12 different theatre shows over 14 days. On their night off, there's usually a guest act to keep the entertainment going. So whether you're cruising for a week, like we usually do, or a full fortnight, you won't see the same show twice. We'll pop the full lineup of shows from our Marella Discovery cruise on the screen.
I know that we say that we're big theatre geeks, but we really failed on this cruise.
Yeah.
We only went to go see 2. That's purely just because there's just so much entertainment and we're running around wanting to see it all.
But you just can't. That's the problem. There's too much going on.
The shows that we did see was the 7 Rocks of Sin.
7 Sins of Rock.
Yeah, that's what he said.
And Hollywoodland or something?
Yeah, Hollywoodland. I enjoyed the shows.
Yeah, the standard of the show cast overall we thought was very good. Mm-hmm. We thought the females outshone the male singers on this show cast.
Mm-hmm. The men were fine. We did feel that the women were so much stronger.
They were very good, to be fair, very strong.
We will openly admit that we can be very critical when it comes to show cast because we're big theatre geeks. If you're new here, we've got a theatre background as well. This is where we can be a bit pickier.
When you take into consideration the show cast have to perform in 12 different kind of musical shows, the versatility you require to sing all those different types of genres is incredible, really.
It's really tough, actually, because if one person's really good at singing rock music and then being told to sing pop, that's hard.
Yeah.
We will sit there and go, we didn't like the way they sung that song, but we'll never sit there and say they're naff singers or they're not very good performers, purely because they might not be singing at their strong point.
Yeah, because they have to sing such a wide variety of styles. You can't expect one person to be able to sing 5-6 different genres perfectly.
It's difficult.
Unless you're, I don't know, Freddie Mercury or someone, I don't know.
So you have to applaud them. And actually, one of the things that I quite like about Marella shows is that they sometimes put little storylines
And sometimes they have little scripts in there and things like that.
Because the 7 Sins of Rock was a bit of a Rocky Horror Picture Show. I don't want to say rip-off, but they had like a Brad and Janet coming in and then they were being like swayed by the 7 Sins of Rock. Yes, so we're big fans of Marella shows. If you're watching and haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Become our friends and join us for vlogs and reviews. No one in the real world wants to talk about cruising. Ugh. So we're going to chat to you about it. So come cruise with us by hitting that subscribe button. Click, click, click.
Most nights of our Marella Discovery cruise, there were themed game shows held in the Squid Anchor, and we made it to most of them. They were a lot of fun, with the entertainment hosts really getting the crowd involved, plenty of audience participation, which we love, and a great way to liven up the evening on board. One of the highlights for us of our Marella Discovery cruise was the fantastic entertainment hosts. They really knew how to engage with the passengers and bring the fun.
No, we have to do a special shout out to Niall, Lucy, Connor, and the cruise director Sam, who just literally went what am I saying?
Above and beyond.
Who just went above and beyond. They literally made our cruise so special. I mean, all of them were great, but these guys really stood out. Some of the game shows, what was it?
So there was the Battle of the Decades, the Marella Grand Prix.
Who Wants to Be a Morellian Heir?
And a twist on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire.
I don't think anybody won anything, million-wise.
Like, you get to win 1 million points.
Oh, that was
and that probably equates to a tote bag or a pair of flip-flops or something, I don't know.
Yeah, one size fits all.
One size fits all flip-flops.
Majority rules and play it by ear.
Oh, we like play it by ear,
We did like play it by ear.
That's one of my favourite, actually.
Yeah, but I love the fact that they incorporated live music into it.
It just brought it to life, didn't it?
The game shows are always so goofy.
Yeah, really great fun. Just gets you in the mood to continue your night, have a few drinks. It's great.
There were 2 nights that they didn't have any game shows at all. However, what did they do instead?
Instead, they had deck parties.
Yes, which also included a bit of a game show. We had the Sail and Shine party, which was when we first got on board. Island Vibes party.
That was really good.
Yeah, they incorporated game shows and live music there as well. That's when the showcast came up and done some numbers. Some of the game shows on deck were so random, like What the Flock, where you had to find a celebrity amongst some flamingos. I'm not gonna lie, it's cheesy. It's cheesy as hell, but we're here for, we like cheesy. Yeah.
We have the G's. And they also did Peter Andre contest.
Which Nathan entered.
Which I was, well, not so much entered, was rather forcibly pushed into by Amy.
I got calm instantly because then I fell over on deck and injured myself.
And to make matters even worse, I lost.
Yeah, he lost.
Lost it.
Because I'm bloody Peter Andre, mate!
If this is your first time on our channel, we've got day-to-day vlogs of our Marella Discovery cruise. We've just released day 6, so we've only got 1 more vlog to release now. So if you do want to come along for the journey with us, make sure you check out those videos.
If you want to see me being robbed of my Peter Andre status, that's vlog number 5.
Yes, and if you want to see me fall over again on our next vlog, I'm going to fall over again.
She's done it again.
That's a teaser for next week's video.
Vlog number 7. Watch out for it. It's a good one.
If the game shows are not really your thing and you'd rather just sit back and enjoy some live music in the bars and lounges, Marella has you covered. This is a big plus for us because live music is a huge part of why we love cruising. Having a variety of acts and styles to choose from makes a big difference. On this cruise, we absolutely loved the variety of the acts on board. Each performer brought something different and we just loved the atmosphere, to be honest.
We absolutely loved Ida. He had this really kind of husky tone to his voice, didn't he?
He reminded me a bit of Bryan Adams.
That kind of rocky
but
sound.
Soft rock
It was really nice sound that he had, and we loved listening to him.
Oh yeah, he was very good. Then they also had Sam.
Sam the pianist.
Yeah, he did sing a bit actually as well.
Yeah, he did sing a bit actually.
Like he did like a Disney medley at one point. He did a musical theatre like sing-along thing. For us, musical theatre is
we
everything.
love that kind of stuff. Wide variety.
Yeah, we really liked Sam.
We really liked his stuff. They had another pianist, Daisy.
She sang also.
She sang as well. She was good. We didn't see loads and loads of her. She was probably one I'd say we saw the least of.
Not because we didn't like her, purely because it was really hard just to get round. But she was good. She was good. Didn't see her as much as the others. And then if you want something a little bit more upbeat, they had the band The Fortunes and The Collective.
Amy and The Collective, our personal favourite.
We love those guys. And there were only 3 of them. There was meant to be 4.
There was meant to be 4, but an issue with the other 4th member.
You wouldn't notice.
When we spoke to them after, they were like, oh, there's supposed to be 4 of us. And we were like, really? Like, we didn't even notice that there was one missing.
And they are actually going back on Discovery as well. So if you've got a Discovery book cruise, just go and tell Amy
and the Collective
that
we love them.
That we love them and say hello from us. Okay?
Or if you don't want to go on Discovery between April and November and would like to donate your cruise tickets to us so we can say hello to Amy and the Collective, we'd be very much appreciative.
No one's going to do that, Nathan.
That's worth a try.
We followed them around a bit. We're a bit stalkery, weren't we?
We were a bit stalkery. It was a bit like Joe Goldberg out of You, without the killing.
Just watching.
Hello. You.
And another thing that they do, it's like a Marella staple, is they do a big band jam on the last night where all of them get together.
Yes, all the onboard musicians come together and they just jam.
Yeah, it's really fun.
It's in the name, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's a band jam. It's such a good night. And one other thing about Marella that we really, really, really love, that we missed in the script.
It's not in our script. What's not in our script?
Up here. It is in our script, but we missed it. Is the fact they give the showcast and the cruise director cabarets.
Yes, both really love this. This gives the singers a chance to actually shine.
To sing the kind of stuff that they would normally sing outside of the the show cast.
Honestly, the live music on Marella Discovery was some of the best we've experienced on Marella Cruises, and there were just so many talented acts that it's hard to remember them all, and we just loved every single one of them that we saw throughout the week.
Other activities happening around Marella Discovery included dance classes and arts and crafts, but we'll be honest, we didn't take part in any of those. But they also had a late night disco every evening in Bar 11, plus 2 silent discos. The first was Then versus Now, held at the Squid Anchor, but unfortunately we didn't get to take part as the headphones ran out pretty quickly.
All the silent disco headphones went within seconds. They didn't have a lot of them because apparently they're breaking a lot. There were quite a few people being quite mean to the staff because of it.
Not needed.
Which is, like, it's not their fault. There's no need to be rude to the staff.
Later in the cruise, there was another silent disco, thankfully, which was Under the Stars, UK versus World, up on the pool deck.
It was a bit of a flop. Everyone left.
Yeah,
The
like
music taste wasn't very good.
it felt a bit flat. Normally in Marella, like the 2 DJs are kind of competing against each other, like who can get the most people on their channel, and it feels like a proper competition. But this one, it kind of felt a bit like,
I think the main issue was the song choice. That was our only issue when it came to the entertainment. Just that one
it
thing.
was that one little thing over a whole week's cruise.
Yeah.
So I can take that.
Yeah, I'll take that.
We'll go somewhere else. It's fine.
Yeah.
Plenty to do.
Exactly. And that's the thing. If you're not enjoying something, just move on. Just go somewhere else. Also, if you're more of a behind the mic type of person like Nathan, there is karaoke.
There is karaoke to do as well if you like that kind of thing.
Yeah. He's got a great voice. If any of you have seen him sing, he's got such a lovely voice. And he always has people come up to him saying, your voice is so lovely.
For example, drunk.
Like we mentioned earlier, we've done shows over the years, and Nathan's fine on stage, but get karaoke.
Hate it. I have to face away from the audience. I look at the big screen. It just freaks me out too much.
Yeah.
A lot of other activities took place on the pool deck during our Marella Discovery cruise, such as trivia, music bingo, game shows, Jenga, the Marella Fun Fair, ladder golf, cornhole toss, quoits, smite, and movies by moonlight. Now, although we didn't take part in everything, we did have a great time with the Marella Fun Fair. It's usually only held during the school holidays when there are more kids on board, but seriously, who can resist the chance to splat a rat? We also really loved the daily trivia on the pool deck, along with the game shows and music bingo, which were definitely a fun way to pass the time during the day.
Another thing we really loved about Marella Discovery was the fact that they have a rock climbing wall where, with a little bit of help from the Marella staff, you can challenge yourself to climb to the top. We didn't quite manage to get to the top a few years on Discovery 2, but it was still fun to attempt it. There's also mini golf, which you can enjoy throughout the day, and the best part is, all these activities are included in your cruise fare. For an additional charge, you can also book the Siren Spell.
Arr, can you outsmart Captain Turley? The notorious pirate has stolen the Pearl of the Titan, and it's being guarded by the deep-sea magic of the Sirens. You and your teammates will have 60 minutes to complete a series of games and challenges to break the Siren spell before Captain Turley catches you, or you'll be walking the plank.
It's an escape room.
This activity is suitable for ages 8 and up. Now, our main frustration with the entertainment on board Marella Cruises is that there's just so much to choose from. Every day we found ourselves wanting to go to multiple events happening at the same time. Now, until we figure out how to be in more than one place at once, we guess we'll just have to keep missing out on some of the fun.
Now, you might be wondering, but what about the food on board? Don't worry, we've got you covered. Here is our dining guide where we go into detail about all the restaurants on board Marella Discovery and we rank our dining experience with eggs.